proving toothless against David Moyes' Batley team. Instead, it was 10-man Everton. 10-man Everton. 10-man Everton. Who found the net, taking the lead courtesy of a wonderful strike by Kiani Desbor. In the 29th minutes, Delbury Hall received the ball and searched towards goal, beating Bruno Fernandes and Leno Euro before bending the ball into the top corner. Manchester United halved and poved for the rest of the half with Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford clawing away a Fernandes shot from distance as the halftime approached. Ruben Amorim marking the first anniversary of his maiden game in charge of Manchester United. Brought a Messi Mount for Nasser Mazrour at halftime, but his team created little despite dominating possession. Amorim threw on midfielder Kobe Mano and Diogo Dalot for Casemiro and Euro in the 58th minutes, but still United looked blunt. Pickford kept out a powerful Joshua Zirkzee. A header with just over 10 minutes of normal time to go. And Everton hung on for a famous win. Manchester United came into the match at Old Trafford on the back of a 5-game unbeaten run. Everton suffered a big blow in just 10 minutes when the lost captain, Simon Skoma. But what was to follow 3 minutes later, with a scarcely believable bust up between the Guyer and the King. Guyer is the first Premier League player to be sent off for fighting with a teammate since 2008. Yes. Meanwhile, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has faulted his team for a lack of intensity as they lost a long goal to Everton in the Premier League Monday night. The Red Devils had a chance to climb up into 4th or 5th place with a win at Old Trafford. But despite seeing Idrissa Gana Gueye sent off in the first half, United considered the only goal of the game to Kiana Desbor Hall. United next game will be a trip to Crystal Palace on Sunday. The Premier League has released a statement explaining why Everton midfielder Idrissa Gana Gueye was shown a straight record early in the first half against Manchester United. Gueye clashed with his own teammates. Yes, now. After the loose ball saw Bruno Fernandes shot goal wide, the referee decided it was a violent conduct and sent him off. A statement from the league. Oh my God. The sending off appeared to galvanize Everton as they took the lead before halftime tends to restore the effort from Kiana Desbor Hall. Alright, away from that. Now we'll move straight to Stamford Bridge, the home of Chelsea, where Enzo Maresca has played down the comparisons between rival teenage wingers Estavio and Lami Yama of Barcelona on the eve of Chelsea's Champions League clash against Barcelona tonight. Yes. Estavio, an 18-year-old boy, has scored the highest since arriving at Stamford Bridge in July with 9 goals for club and the country. But remember, UEFA Champions League returns tonight. Chelsea manager Maresca was asked at his pre-match press conference Monday whether Spain international Lami Yama, just 3 months younger than Estavio, will be the good role model for his player. But the Italian said the Brazilian was already established at the top level despite his tender years. Maresca said Estavio must shut out the noise. Madagascar at Chelsea forward Kopama was making good progress after suffering a third injury, but that he was unlikely to be available to face Barcelona or Arsenal this coming weekend. Cole is wearing a protective boots. That's what Madagascar said. Barcelona are 11th in the league phase of Eurostar Fly the club competition with 7 points after 4 matches, the same number as Chelsea. Madagascar said he had been strongly influenced by the possession-based style of Pep Guardiola's Barcelona, who were twice champions of Europe during the now Manchester City manager's time in charge at the Nou Camp between 2008 and 2012. Yes. Tonight will be between Chelsea and FC Barca. 9 p.m. tonight. Man City will play against Bayern Leverkusen. But before we roll out the features of tonight, let's quickly talk about this ongoing competition. Professor Mulualo football competition. Yes, I'm delighted to announce to you that we have one of the major organizers. Honorable Deji Ogunbusi, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, my good people of Idosi local government.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, sir. And you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. All right, sir. Let's talk about. We're talking about Professor Mulualo football competition. Now, what is the? Are you in the last phase of the group or what?
Yes, the group stage matches will come to an end today.
Okay.
We have started since last week, Monday, and we are ending it today so that to know the 4 teams that will qualify for the semi-finals.
All right, I saw something on the platform whereby, some people, I don't know, maybe some schools will try to, I don't know what is, maybe boycott a match or whatsoever, but I saw the response whereby they say, if we are not forcing any, what happened?
Yes, it was something that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
As a coach or a game master, you cannot know the rules more than the referees.
Yeah.
Or the technical officials that are on ground. There are in football, there are some rules that are outdated and new rules are in place. So the person that raised issue yesterday was still thinking about the outdated rules. So that was what happened, and I'm glad that our people that knows the recent rules, they tried to tell him that this is the new rule.
What was the rules?
He was arguing that a goal was scored through offside.
Okay.
But our officials, they said the goal was onside and not offside.
Not offside, okay.
Yes.
All right, yes. Now, quarterfinals.
Yes.
Are we already in some crews are in quarterfinals?
No, there's no quarterfinals. It's straight to semi-finals.
Straight to semi-finals.
We only pick the first in the 4 groups. So as at yesterday, before I go to those that have qualified, let me quickly talk about the results of yesterday matches. The first match of yesterday was between Efficient Grammar School and Ojogbole High School, which ended 1 goal apiece. While the second match was between Ogogomodu Grammar School and Ilogbo High School, Ilogbo Ekiti. Ogogomodu won that match by 3-0. While the third match that's supposed to be between Babalola Borishade High School, Ushi Ekiti, and Temidire High School, Temidire Ekiti in Ijero local government did not hold due to the absence of Temidire High School, and the match was awarded to Babalola Borishade High School by 3 goals. So that were the results of yesterday. Okay. So as at yesterday, 2 schools have qualified for the semi-final. That is the winner in Group A, which is Elo High School. They qualified with 7 points, while Ogogomodu Grammar School qualified from the Group B with 9 points.
All right. Now you say they will be playing 4 teams will be playing in the semi-finals.
Yes.
But we already have 2
Yes.
schools now.
The remaining 2 will be determined after our matches today.
Okay.
So for today's matches, we have Methodist versus Orange Community High School by 2:30.
Okay.
St. Michael versus Ifaki Grammar School by 3:50. And the third match between Ekiti Prapo College, Ido Ekiti, and Notre Dame Secondary School, Ushe Ekiti. The 3 matches will be played today.
Today, okay. Yes. Around what time?
Two matches we play simultaneously by 2:30 p.m. while the last match will be by 3:50 p.m.
3:50 p.m.
Yes.
Wow, that's a very good one. And now, is there any, aside of the one that some of the game school masters we know were saying that offside and offside, is there any complaint from any other schools again?
Yes, we have about 2 complaints. A letter, I don't want to mention the name of the schools because we are investigating.
Okay.
So a letter was written against one school for feeding ineligible player.
Really?
And another school wrote a letter against another school for feeding ineligible player. But for the first one, it may not have any effect because the school they wrote letter against did not even win a single match. So they are out of the competition. So treating that, I don't think it will have any essence, but we still caution them against next competition. Yes, but the other one, we are still looking at it. So at the end of our investigation, we will give our verdict.
Is there anything you want to add to it before you leave this morning, sir?
What I want to add is to just encourage our leaders. Let me put it in that leaders in these schools. If you see what is happening, it is not something that is very good. These students are the ones sponsoring, in some schools, they are the ones sponsoring themselves to come to the matches. The school leaders should please encourage these students. They have the potentials. If you watch the match of Ogogomodo and Ilogbo High School, you will see small boys that have the potentials to be a good footballer in the nearest future. Let us encourage them by supporting them with little substances to make them go to where God wants them to be. That is one. And for the other thing, we have been saying this since that our school coaches, game masters, and game mistresses should be decorum in all our matches. We have some, apart from the one that happened yesterday, there was another incident on Friday that I was there and I needed to caution the school game masters. When you are playing football, yes, there is passion, there is emotion,
yes,
but we should be able to control this emotion. It is not good for us or for your team to be invading the field in the name of celebrating a goal. It's not a good thing at all. So we have cautioned them, and we believe that will not happen again.
Thank you very much. I think that's a very good one, because I could remember last season finals that semi-finals, same thing happened there. So, but it's a very good one that you said it now, and then you have to caution all these schools so that such thing will not happen again. It's Professor Mulalo football competition. It's a very great competition where they discover talents. Raw talents, yes. Now, without no bias.
No bias.
Yes, thank you very much, and good to have you. May the Lord continue to strengthen you, sir.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, that's Professor Ulalo football competition. Yes, away from that, let me quickly share with you that tonight it will be between Ajax and Benfica around 6:45 p.m. Galatasaray will welcome Royal Union SD. Bottom Leeds will face Juventus by 9 p.m. Chelsea up against Barcelona. Dortmund will welcome Villarreal. Manchester United against Bayern Leverkusen at the Etihad Stadium. Stamford Bridge will welcome Barcelona. Marseille against Newcastle United. Napoli will lock on with Karabakh. Slava Prague against Atletico Bilbao. These are tonight's feature. But the bonga feature there is between Chelsea and FC Barca. Yes. A feature that provides some of the UEFA Champions League most memorable moments take center stage tonight as Chelsea hosts Barcelona at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea continue their good recent run with a comfortable 2-0 win over Burnley on Saturday, stretching their unbeaten streak to 5 matches across all competitions in the process. The ease at which they won allowed boss Enzo Maresca to rest some of his key players ahead of his heavyweight clash, and that should stand them in good stead as the Blues look to close the gap to the top 8. Confidence ought to be high given that they have won 5 of their last 6 home games in the UEFA Champions League. Chelsea have won 5 of their last 6 home games in the UEFA Champions League. Albeit the only defeat came against Spanish opposition in the form of Real Madrid. FC Barca traveled to London on the back of making a successful return to the Camp Nou, thrashing Athletic Club by 4 goals to 0 to keep pace with Real Madrid in the La Liga title race. The season leveled on point with Chelsea in the UEFA Champions League after coming from behind 3 times to rescue the draw with Club Brugge on match day 4. That result extended some troubling road from the seen them winning just one of their last 4 away games across all competitions, a record that's mirrored when isolating just their last 4 UEFA Champions League trips. Chelsea have lost just one of the last 9 UEFA Champions League, but that did come in the last meeting in March 2018. Barcelona are winless across their last 4 trips to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have lost just one of the last 9 UEFA Champions League. That's the head-to-heads. But that did come in the last meeting in March 2018. Barcelona are winless across their last 4 trips to Stamford Bridge. Barcelona are winless across their last 4 trips to Stamford Bridge. They draw 2, lost 2. The win probability UEFA Champions League against between Chelsea and FC Barcelona, Chelsea has 41% to win, while Barcelona has 34% to win. Chelsea have won the 3 of their last 4 matches without conceding. Chelsea have won 3 of their last 4 matches without conceding. All Blues. All 9 of Chelsea's UEFA Champions League goals this season came between the 15th and 60th minutes. Barcelona have scored in 24 successive UEFA Champions League games. Barcelona have received a pre-round competition high 12 yellow cards this season. So the key players to watch are missing players. Pedro Neto will be looking to finally make his mark in the UEFA Champions League and carries good form into this game with a 5-goal involvement in his last 6 appearances. After scoring against Burnley at the weekend, Lami Yama's name on the score sheet in the UEFA Champions League usually promises entertainment, with each of his 7 strikes for Barcelona in the competition coming in games that featured over 3.5 goals. Yes, Chelsea talisman Cole Palmer misses out here, but Rick James is expected to be fit, while Barcelona's Marcus Rashford was absent from their weekend features through illness. For all Barcelona's firepower has been matched by their vulnerability in this season's UEFA Champions League. So backing both teams to score looks to offer a good chance of a return. That is goal to goal. 0704 700 7701 or you call 0707 276 6278. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Pastor Azan.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You know what I'm enjoying this morning? You are just like somebody that is having putting a pepper inside his mouth, and the word is just coming with a rushing movement. I just feel my body just shake me as you talk.
Is the Lord's doing, though?
Thank God for your life.
Amen.
At least you have made my life, and you have made my day. At least in terms of sporting activities, so superb this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, but turning to the match of today, our Chelsea, you know the world champion. Everybody wants to see the world champion. you know now, the world champion won't play.
I know.
According to record, they never win me for my house now, at least in the last 6 matches. Let them come. Today, I'm expecting Cucurella. On a normal day, I'm expecting Cucurella to be on his game today. Because it has been a time that I asked a question when this guy was mayor, was with you. I asked a question that will Cucurella be able to tame Lami Yamal? And that is what I want to watch tonight. If he's able to tame, then I'll be able to see that at least. And other people, Caicedo, would they be able to move as they are moving? You know, the last 2 matches, with the last match, 2 of them won. This one won their own. Chelsea also won their own. And I'm expecting a big game today. Nevertheless, anything can happen because the way Barcelona are also coming out, they are coming up. And Chelsea don't want to relent now, being a world champion and a Conference League champion. They want to pull through that. At least in terms of Europe, we are also order. So that is what is going to happen tonight. Don't worry, Mr. Kingsley, you will hear. That is going to be them. We go carry the Koboko.
No, Alana, we go see that.
The bridge, any way they come to the bridge go to collapse for them.
Lord, no bridges for lead, down for lead. If anything happen tonight, If anything happen tonight, Lord, no bridges for lead, down. That would be in our new song. Go.
If say, may you know they here this morning. Wherever may you they listen. This now we go vlog on Akoboko. Thank you very much.
You too much. 0704 700 7701 or you call 0707 276 Watch a prediction tonight between Barcelona and Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Yes, Chelsea will be hosting Barcelona at the Stamford Bridge. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Baba Chelsea.
Yeah, Baba Chelsea. In fact, Kingsley, I'm sorry, something went wrong yesterday.
No one.
My phone, when you called me, my phone just went down.
No one.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
About Chelsea back at this today, this evening. Today we will know the champion.
Yes, so.
Yeah, a triumph, a win over Barca today will tell the whole world the position of Chelsea. And I want to assure you today that we are going to carry the day. We want to show the whole world that all the cups we have been collecting in the Champions League is not a fluke. Today we want to show the whole world that we are receiving Barca today and we are winning Barca today. Yes.
All right, now we will see. Remember, Barcelona will play with Lami Yamal. While Chelsea will be without Cole Palmer. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Kingsley.
Good morning.
This is Bobo no go die from Adamimogo Ekiti.
I know now. Bobo no go die. What happened yesterday? Sure?
I no came out to talk to Chelsea this morning. I no came out. But if you want to, people say Jelano, no want to Jeloni.
Yes.
As I chop yesterday, now so Chelsea go chop today.
You know, say record day on Grando.
Barcelona go do them shake game.
No one. We go
so
no.
Everybody go wash up. So make them no proud too much. Barcelona go. I don't get much mouth. Thank you.
You too much. Hello, good morning.
MOS.
Good morning.
I don't call you back again, MOS.
Yes.
You know what happened?
No.
Say if they fall, say maybe 7 fall. I don't do like that now. All of us, you come from EPL now.
Yeah.
I don't do like this.
Beggar, make it support you. Beggar, mo. He they carry that yesterday pain, enter today's zone, though. He they carry that yesterday pain, they enter today's zone.
You know, this Bible say all things are passed away. Yes, they don't go. Baba no go there. I support the French people now.
That's so.
Baba no go there. Look at it. Even Chelsea collected red card yesterday.
Yes.
At least this will go to red card. Somebody collected red card in the early minutes. And I don't know if you win now. After Mr. Kingsley, let me talk about that match today. Talk about that. I know say time don't go.
No,
somebody go collect red card. And you will get 11. You know if you beat them again. All right, don't worry. We'll go there for night.
You too much.
After match go finish. Thank you very much.
You too much. The last Champions League Chelsea play against Karabakh. They play 2-2 draw. As it stands now on the table of the UEFA Champions League, Bayern Munich are topping with 12 points. Arsenal are second with 12 points. Inter Milan are third with 12 points as well. While Manchester City are fourth with 10 points. Paris Saint-Germain fifth with 9 points. Chelsea are 12th with 7 points. Barcelona are 11th with 7 points. And Chelsea-Barcelona will be clashing tonight. 0704 700 7701 or you call 0707 2766 278. What's your prediction tonight? And before we wrap it up this morning, Italy secured a historic third consecutive Davis Cup crown Sunday after Matteo Berrettini and Flavio Cobolli delivered clutch singles victories to end a 2-0 win over Spain in Bologna. This is how far we can go on today's edition of Sport Extra. Remember, Sport Extra anniversary coming up 11th of December 2025. You can still participate by buying or purchasing your own vest. You call me in after the show 0915-987-6265. You can partner with us. Yes, 0915-987-6265. My name is Kingsley Inevosa, Minister of Sport. That's what they call me. I'm done and I'm gone.